Guys, so today I'll be teaching you the basics of Tekla. How does it work? How should we use it? So right now I'll be opening it now. There are a few things that you guys need to understand how it works and all those things. And mostly in our case, we are going to use it for the steel detailing. So that is the reason we'll be using this. So this is the interface. So you can see blank project and steel detailing. And here there are a lot of things. I would be choosing steel detailing because there are a lot of options in it. So once I enter that. Here in the new thing, I'll be starting with the new model right now. Let's say YouTube, something like that. I'll download it. Like I'll place it in the downloads with my single user. Just create it off. Now you see the interface in here. So what I need to do is first of all, I need to go to this grid, double click it. And here I can change anything that like you want to. Like example, if I'm going to give it 2000, I can tap 5000, something like that. So this is how I do it, and I'll just show it to you how it works. I'll just modify it so you can see from here to here, like from start to the end. You can see the difference. In this case, it will be like from left to right, so to the y direction. So again, 2000, maybe here I'll give 6000, something like that. So if I modify it the same way, see, one, two, three. So this is how it changes. And if I want to, yeah, height, I'll keep it 3600 and 7,200. Same way here to do X, Y, same way. If you want to change the labels, all those things, you can do it. And line extension is from here to here, 8 from here to this part. So that is a line extension. Just keep it like that. It's not a problem. So this is how we do it. So next is we need to use this column section, and if I want to place it somewhere, so example if I'm going to place it here, you guys can see the bottom, it's at the bottom, and I don't want that to happen. So how do I fix that? So for that, just double click on this, and there's something called as see here you can change this out, whichever you guys want to choose. You can just go to that, whatever you want, you can choose it. Example, if I'm going to this one, RHS, I have chosen it right now. But that is in SHS. But if I want to change that out, I can go with this also, not a problem. So this is how we do it, and that is one thing. Then comes this one, bottom. I want it to be 0, and modify height. We have given it as 3200. We have modified it now. So this is how we do it. But the most important thing that comes to our cases, we need to double click this one. There's something called as display here. Here there's something called as assembly position and part position, add, modify, and OK. Why I've done that is because for us the very important thing is this one, because how it works is example right now, if I'm going to add the column, if I'm going to add it here, maybe here, you guys can see one was here, one is here, and one is here, then I have placed it here. So normally what happens is if I want to check the number in there, so let me go to this one first. There's something called as control A. We go to numbering here, numbering, and apply. OK, perform numbering. You guys can see 1111. Do you guys think it is great right now? It is kind of not that great, right? So instead, just a minute. Let me change this first. Let me remove one of them and remove assembly one. OK, apply. OK. So 111. I don't want this to happen. I want everything to be 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. So for that, what you need to do is you need to go to the settings. There's something called as advanced section, and here there is numbering. And here you come here, just keep it unique, and just change this to true. Here also true, and apply OK. Yes, just give it OK. Now what you do is control all. Change the numbering first of all, clear the part before you have added, right? You need to remove that out. Use this thing and numbering. So, but you guys can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, and I don't want that to happen. It should be like sequence 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, or maybe here 3, 4, 5, 6, something like that. So that is the reason I asked you add from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something like that. Start from left to right or something like start to bottom, like from this area to the bottom. I mean to the next side. like 1, 2, 3, this grid, something like that. So it'll be easy for you guys once you start detailing work. So here what happens is if I want to add a beam from here to here, do you guys think whether it'll be in the correct position or something? No, I don't think so. It'll be in the correct position. So instead, what you guys can do is Control P, come here and add the beam as per your requirement. Example from here midpoint to this midpoint. But do you think what is the height right now? So let's check that out. The height is at the bottom, and I don't want that thing to happen. So what you need to do, double click it, and here there is something called as say the x is 0, and I don't want that thing to happen. We have given it 3200, right, the height. So just modify it, and if you want to rotate also, you can just give it 90, something like that, modify. So this is how it works. So this is how you do it. This is one thing. So right now, if I'm going to place the beams like this is how I'm going to do it. All the beams I can place it. So what I'll do, so whenever you're facing any beams or something like that, you should be careful about this one. Example here, there's something called as middle. I'm going to change that, it'll go to this one level. And if I'm making it in the below area, sorry, if I'm going to turn this into front, because it is a, I'm sorry, a rotational thing. And see, this is how it looks like. So there are a few things that you need to work on. And here, for example, this is a completely different thing. And if I want to copy this one to this area, what I can do is just come here. There's something called as this thing, brush there. And if I'm just going and modifying it, I can change that out. This is how we can do it. And now let me do something. If I want to copy this one to these areas, how can I do it? Control P, uh, and just take this one, copy linear, and keep it as 0. Pick point, the one where you want to copy it from to this area, and just give it copy the same way from here till here, copy. So this is how we do it. But the point is, the difficulty comes when you start like copying it to the top. How do you copy it? Control E, and if I want to copy it like this, one linear. And if I'm making it, taking this as 0, and if I'm going to go with 2002 and copy, you can do this. But the point is, we can't exactly get proper position sometimes. And if you guys want to rotate this, how do we do it? There's something called as navigating here. Just press somewhere here, and you can navigate. Sometimes what happens, it won't be in the proper position or something like that. So in that case, what we need to do is there's something called as in view list, but we have not created in view list here. So here along the grid line, so we need to create the same. Here we need to create it as elevation 1 and elevation 2. However you want to create it, just go OK. See, now we have created all these elevations. Right now this is 1 to 1, right? So if I'm going with 1 to 1, I can see this one, see, 1 to 1. And if I want to copy this one to the top area, how do I do it? Control P. See, right now the height is also not matching. This one is at 3200 and this one is at 3600. How do I match it? I need to change this one, everything now. So that is how it works. For that, just what you guys can do is just come to this one, select this one, this, this column, all these columns, and double click it. So there's other option too. Just drag it like this and double click it. And if you want to select everything, just do that. And here to this thing, we need to change it to 3600 modify. So we've done it now. So next is this thing. We need to change the height of the beams. So for that same, yeah. Once I have completed that out, same way, Control P, and if I want to copy this one to the top, just select copy linear from here to this part, and just copy, OK. So this is how we do it, switch. And if I want to see it in the 3D view, 3D, this is how I do it. And Control A, same method, I'll do numbering. Yeah, numbering is done now. So this is how we do it. And once this is done, next is adding the plates. So for that, you come to this application thing and just give plates, plate, yeah, base plate. It is there. Just change the elevation once again. So just select the intersection, and the intersection. So this is how we do it. So this is how we do it. The next thing is we need to know how to add these things. Like example, there are a few things in the lines, all those things. I'll teach you now. Normally, what happens is we can't say that we'll be using the same area, something like that. For example, what happens if I'm going to place a column, sorry, beam? I don't say that every time it will be like this as well. Sometimes it may be at this point also. There is a chance. So how do I add that point? So as you can see here, there is something called as edit, and there is point online, or there is something called as on plane. So we'll be using on plane. Just select the mid first point. Then here example, if I'm going with 300 or something like that, just create it. Just give it here. Okay. Now what I do, I come to this beam here. From here to here, I'll be adding it. So if you guys want to check it once, just Control P. See, we have added it from here to this is not the midpoint. Remember that this point is area we have added. This is how we do it. So right now I've taught you guys the basics, so you guys can do it. Yeah, wait a minute. There is one more thing that I want to teach you guys. So example, if you want to measure distance from here to here, how do I do it? So just go to edit, and there's something called as measure in here. Horizontal distance from here to here, here. So how much is it? Sorry, just a minute. Measure vertical distance. This is not horizontal. Yeah, as you can see here, it is 2000 or something like that. Same way, same way by using this horizontal thing, you can measure this out. I've already measured it. So these are the things that you need to remember. And how do I remove that out? So just come here, control escape first, then create raw view. So we can remove that out. So this is how we do it. So these are the basic exercises. So if you like the video, please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.